Referrals matter. You know, we hire our outsourcers from the Philippines. So I just gave you the hint there. The Philippines is where I hire all my outsourcers. And oftentimes I'll ask my outsourcers, hey, do you know anyone else that does what you do? And some of the best people who got to work for us came from friend referrals. So don't be afraid to ask them if they know people who can do the same things they do. And you'll find a lot of people that way. Then C, of course, create more free time and money because you're doing this. And E, enjoy the process. Don't be paranoid or afraid because you're letting go of some of the things you've held close to you. You've got to let go and delegate. So I just told you where I delegate to, the Philippines. Here's why. I know a lot of people have opinions about where they get their outsourcers from. Let me tell you about the Filipino nation. Over 7,000 islands in the Philippines. 90 million people in this little area. It's amazing. They've got pure hearts, you guys. They're some of the most loving, warm, friendly people I've ever met. They're hardworking. They're college educated. They have a desire, it's like ingrained in them, to please. They speak English. All of them are taught English. They speak great English. They're, like I said, they're formally educated. Many of them have college and bachelor level degrees. They solve problems, and this is a big one. Sometimes I've done some outsourcing, and I put a task out there, and the outsourcer says, well, I ran into a roadblock. I'm like, so what'd you do? Well, I was just kind of waiting for you to get back to me. Come on. Be a little more proactive. I give a job to someone in the Philippines. Sir, we ran into a problem. They call me sir. We ran into a problem, and we did this. We solved it, we went around it, and we got it to work. Like, amen. Good job. Okay? But the good work. Here's the scary thing to some people. Here's what it is. I can get someone to work for me in the Philippines and pay them $3,000 to $4,000 a year, U.S. Break that down to pounds. What is it? 2,000 pounds. Does that seem weird? Does that seem strange?
Yes.
It does, doesn't it? But guess what? This is their average yearly income. If you look at the CIA in the U.S., they track all these nations across the world, and the average salary in the United States is $48,000 a year. The average full-time regular salary in the Philippines is $3,000 to $4,000 U.S. So it's right at the level that economy is used to getting paid at. So you're not undercutting anybody. You're not like paying someone an unfair wage. This is what they want. This is what they expect. Okay? Don't have a fear about that. This is what that economy asks for and dictates. Now, if you want to pay more than that, feel free to pay more than that. But this is where it starts. We pay our employees $250 a month, U.S., which breaks down to about 170 pounds a month for 40 hours a week, 4 weeks a year, or 4 weeks a month. And they work hard, they love what they do, and they love us. And we love them, because they're helping me live my dream. And you know what? They have no desire to be like me. You don't have to have a fear that when you give your work to these people, they're going to go ahead and take that work, and they're going to keep it for themselves and start making money off your ideas. That's not the way they're wired. They are wired to serve and please. And there might be a few rogue entrepreneurs out there, and that's okay. But for the most part, they are all here to help you guys. And they say this, they go to their families, they go to their brothers and sisters. I got a job working for an American corporation, and they are so proud. I got a job working for someone in London, in the UK, and they are so proud. And they're going to work hard for you guys. So the Philippines is where it's all at for us. We don't hire anybody anywhere else in the world. The Philippines is where it's at.